Hey mama, mama. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys actually watched my Instagram. I was talking about fear and how it can paralyze you. If not, then you better go there at Dintswalo Makala. You can just follow me there. I've got some nice times or some nice clips where I talk about, certain topics that I feel need to be addressed. And yeah, thanks again for watching, and thank you for taking your time to actually listen. So in this video, I wanted to talk about the importance of protecting your children, as a mom. It's Tuesday, so let's talk about money. The importance of ensuring that your children are covered. Your children are protected. Your children, if it had to happen that you passed away, what's gonna happen to your kids? What are they gonna eat? Yeah. So it is so important that you plan for your kids. Do an estate planning for your children, because your kids depend on you. One thing that I've noticed is that they really depend on you as a parent, and you need to plan for them. You need to plan for their future as well. So many of us tend to buy clothing and all these things, all these nice things. We buy them cakes, we throw them big birthday parties. But when they reach 18 and they have to go to varsity, you find that we haven't even saved for that. Or when they turn 7 and we haven't even saved for them going to school. So it's important for you as a parent to make sure that within your budget, you save up for your children's future and for your children's education. You cannot necessarily rely on them getting a bursary one day. What if they don't get a bursary one day? And the cost of living every day is becoming so high. You as a parent, need to take a stand and a responsibility to save for your kids. It's so funny. The other day I was looking at Teto, and I was saying to Kevin that obviously now we're not rich. Wish we were, but we're not as yet. And I was saying that God is so faithful that He literally gave us 7 years to put aside money before Teto starts grade 1. And before she even goes to varsity, we have a whole 18 years of coming up with a plan. And she's almost a year, and like we haven't saved anything. You understand what I'm saying? And it's okay if you didn't do it in the first year. You can do it in the second year. You can start in the third year. But God gives you 18 years before your kid heads off to university. So it's important for you as a parent to save. Sometimes it doesn't have to be a lot of money. It can be as little as 100 rand a day. It can be as little as 300 rand a day. Think about it. We buy pizza, we go to expensive restaurants every single month, and we spend 300. Why not from that 300 take 100 rand and just put it in a savings account? It will make a difference in 18 years from today. And by the time that they get to university, first year fees are already covered. Second year fees are already covered. Who knows? You might just have enough to buy them a car. So save for your kids' future. This is also something for me. I haven't started. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and be like, oh, I've saved a million. No, I haven't even started. But you ask yourself, okay, Tinzalo, where do I even start? It starts off by you going to the bank and opening a bank account. And after opening this specific bank account, you commit and you say, every single month, I'm going to put in 100 rand towards my kids' future. And I'm not going to touch that money. And I'm going to put it in there. And it's for my child's future. No matter what happens, it's there. Because sometimes, okay, there are policies that you can actually take out. But I noticed that most of these life policies happen if you die, then it pays for their school fees. But what if you don't die? What if you live? What happens then? Yes, you are paying for this policy if you die, but what happens if you live? There's no money for that. So save, put aside money for your child's future and make their lives comfortable. Make it comfortable. And I remember the other day we were actually talking with our friends that, no, hey, we like to spoil our kids. We want to make their life so comfortable that they, when they are finished, they'll be rebellious and they'll use this money and they'll just splash it. They must work like us. Do they have to work like you? You know? How about instead of them working as hard as you are teaching them to maintain the hard work that you put in every single time? Say for your kids, it's okay to put in 50 rand a day. You know, I got an email the other time from Sanlam and they were talking about, not to promote them, but I'm just giving you an example. I got an email from them and they literally said it's as little as 300 rand for you to invest every single month for your child or for yourself, you know. And think about it. I don't know how old your children are right now, but it's never too late for you to start. Where do you start? You start off at the bank. Take time, go to the bank and open an account and put in money for them. It doesn't have to be a lot of money. You know, sometimes you don't have to have millions and millions of money to put aside for your kids. It can be as small as 100 rand. It can be as little as 50 rand that you put aside. Or maybe your budget is tight. How about the bonuses that you get at work? You know, instead of you actually eating them and going on expensive holidays and buying furniture, why not take that bonus that you're going to get at the end of the year or that 13th check that you're going to get and just shove it in a savings and fix it for a good 10 years? Then you're done. You know, I'm sure by the time they get to varsity, it would have gained so much interest. So I just wanted to just say, let's plan well for our kids. Let's not make them struggle like we did, you know, riding around with NSFAS. I owe them so much money, you know, because, you know, let's break that and make a difference in our kids' life. Maybe you don't have children. It could be your sister's kids or whoever's kids that you have around you. Make a difference. Thank you so much for watching this video. It is Money Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed this video. Well, it's not Money Tuesday. I'll post like random finance videos. But yeah.